Hi there, I just wanted to record a little side sequence for you to try. This is going to work those obliques, so those nice side waist muscles for you. We're also going to work on the outer hip, outer thigh and the outer glutes. Okay, so what you're going to do is start on your side. So lie yourself down. And we want a nice neck position, so we want the ear on the shoulder, okay, so nice and relaxed. We want that top shoulder nice and relaxed as well. We're going to keep the top hip bone directly above the bottom hip bone, alright, so think about it vertically stacking. You want your legs on top of each other, so just adjust those legs as need be. So you're trying to make sure your knees on your knee, your ankles on your ankle, everything nice and stacked in a nice line. We're going to bring the hand in front of us, shoulder relaxed. We're going to zip up through the tummy, so we're going to focus on the belly button drawing in. And we're going to extend and stretch both legs up and away. So we're going to hold this position, so zipping up, breathe and hold. If you're feeling very balanced, okay, you can bring your arm to your thigh and hold here. We also want to think about those inner thighs connecting together, so breathe. And then float those legs down. Tummy zipping in, gonna lift up, lengthen, extend, stretch. Hold. Keep breathing. Slowly, carefully down. We're going to do 2 more of these. So tummy in, lengthen, extend, lift. So we're focusing on that oblique. So here should be rock solid and switched on. We're lengthening through the body. We're breathing into the rib cage and we're squeezing into the tummy. Slowly, carefully, we're going to come down. We've got 1 more of these. So we're going to lengthen, extend, stretch and lift. Hold, squeeze those thighs together. Keep that arm nice and long if we've got it on our side. Obviously if we're wobbling we must have it here, because what we don't want to do is lose that connection here while we're trying to kind of keep our balance, okay? Hold. And float down. So we're going to add to this now. So we're going to lengthen and lift up. We're going to try and hold both legs in position. If you need to though, pop that lower leg back down. We're going to imagine that leg is lengthening away. We're going to extend and lift up. Far as we can manage, keeping that balance, and then in breath, let's squeeze together, up and lift, squeeze together, 2 more, lift, last one, lifting up, and float down. So let's get both legs down onto the mat. So we're going to now do a little kick forward. So this is going to help the hip stability here. So tummy zipping in. I would recommend the hand in front for this one only because it does roll you forward slightly. So we're going to lift up. Again, you can keep that lower leg down if it's really too much to balance. Flex the top foot. I'm going to bring the foot slightly in front of the body. Point that toe, lengthen through the leg. Really switch on the leg, by the way. Bring it back into alignment. And then squeeze together. Lowering everything down. Nice big breath in. Lifting up. In breath, bring the foot forwards. Point that toe, lengthen, extend. Squeeze together. And down. Again, nice big breath into the ribcage. Squeeze that tummy, lengthen through the legs. In breath, bring the foot forwards. Point that toe, come into alignment and squeeze together. And down. Last one, lifting up, tummy in. Good, coming forwards. Point that toe. And squeeze together. And lower down, well done. If you ever need a release stretch for this one, by the way, it's leg over the top, okay? We're going to have that there now, so we're going to do a chest opener. So we're adding a chest opener to this. We want to lock the knee in position. We can either keep the head here and really cradle the head, either through the elbow here, so it's a nice cradled position, or if your neck is fine, you don't have any neck or shoulder issues, we can come down. So what we're going to do is get a nice stacked shoulder position, all right? So we've got a bit of space here, okay? Palms are together. I'm going to take a nice big breath in. We're going to reach forward, so we're going to protract that shoulder. We're going to retract, pull in and open out. Nice straight arm position, hold. Exhale, come back through. In breath, reach forwards. Pull that shoulder blade back and open. Feel that stretch through the chest. That rotation through the spine. Reaching forwards. Pull back. And open. Keep that knee locked to the floor. Hold. And next exhale coming through. One more of these. Well done. Reach forwards. Pull and open. Hold. And come back through. Perfect. We're going to come up to the side, so get yourself up. So if you're not comfortable with your legs in this position, okay, to the side, you can of course bring your legs to the front, all right? And what we're going to do is we're just going to work those obliques a little bit more in this position. So we can bring the arm forward, the one that's near the knee here. The one near the feet is going to lift upwards. And we want to think about the shoulder drawing down away from the earlobe. We're going to exhale, we're going to tilt over to the side, and what we're thinking about is the rib and the hip just connecting and really switching on those obliques, all right? And then in breath, lift up. Exhale, squeeze. And lift. And down again, so squeeze. And lift. If you want a little bit extra, arms can come up, both arms, okay? So think of all the load to this move, but make sure the shoulder blades stay down the back. Exhale, squeeze. Rib to hip, squeeze. If you want extra, you might want extra. We're looking up to the ceiling. Squeeze. Last one, squeeze. And then we'll bring the hand down to the foot, and we're just going to stretch off that side. So we just worked connected here, so we're just going to reach, stretch off. Perfect. Now we're going to take the legs over to the other side. So again, if you had your feet to the center, you don't move your feet, so you just keep them where they are, okay? So legs in position, bringing the arm forward. So the arm near the knee, it comes forward in front of you, and the arm by the feet comes up, shoulders are down. So again, focus on those obliques. We're going to come down on our exhale. Squeeze and center. Wonderful. And again down. And up. Perfect. Two more squeeze. And up. One more time. Down and squeeze. Unless you want to keep it this level, of course you can. If you want to take it up though, you can bring those arms up, shoulders away from those ears. Squeeze. One more like this. If you want to add on, we look up, all right? You don't have to. Squeeze, rib to hip, connect. One more. Take the arm down, hand down towards the ankle, and then we give it a nice stretch off, push into the rib cage, and breathe. And then we take ourselves down to the floor. We do the other side. So what we're going to do is get that nice straight line through the body. Okay, so ear on the shoulder. We need to make sure that our legs are stacked one on top of the other. Our hip bone is stacked on top of the hip bone. Tummy button is going to draw in. So we're going to lengthen through both legs, lifting up. Remember, hand can be in front just to give you some balance. I'm going to squeeze through those thighs. If you're very balanced, hand on the thigh. Every exhale, focus on that tummy. Use that breath, connect into the pelvic floor. Keep breathing. Just float those legs down. Well done. Let's go again. Lengthen and lift. Squeeze together. Squeeze and lower down. Perfect. 2 to go. Lengthen and lift. Let's think about these inner thighs connecting together. Imagine we've got a little pound coin between them. We want to squeeze that pound coin together. Hold. And slowly, carefully down. We'll do one more like this. We're going to lift up. Hold and breathe. Zipping up. Focus your mind inside the body. Floating down. Last one then. Lifting up. Lengthen, extend, stretch. Connect those thighs. Reach the arm down if we're on that level 2 position. And float all the way down. So we're going to add a leg lift. If you want to keep the lower leg down, of course you can. So we're going to lift up through those legs. In breath, we're going to lift the top leg. And then lower down and squeeze. And then lift up. And slowly down. Exhale, lift. Lengthen through that leg. Switch on those legs for me. One more like this. And slowly, carefully coming down. We're going to do our lovely little forward kick here. So zipping up, lengthening to that double leg lift position. Flex that top foot and come forward. So hand in front to help. Point that toe lengthen. Imagine you're drawing a line on your back wall with your toenail. We're going to squeeze the legs in together. And then float down. Nice big breath in. Lifting up. Lengthen through those legs. In breath coming forwards. Exhale, point that toe, come back with control. Squeeze together tight. And down. Nice big breath here. Relax that top shoulder, lift up. Coming forwards. Point that toe. Back into center. Squeeze together. And down. Last one, zipping up, lift. Coming forwards. Beautiful. Point that toe, come back into center. Squeeze together. And all the way down. Let's take that little release stretch. So take the leg over. Let's give the leg a little rub and a pat if you need it. So we're hoping that you felt something down the side here. Let's go into our chest opener. So I said you can have your head where it is to cushion the neck. You can cradle the neck or use a cushion, like an actual cushion. Or if we've got strong neck and shoulders, we can work on that nice stacked shoulder position. Okay, one on top of the other. Arm in line with that chest line. Now we're going to reach forward on our in-breath. So we're going to reach forward, protract that shoulder. So reaching forward, and then retract. So imagine you've got a pound coin between your shoulder blades. Open out. And hold. Exhale, coming over. Nice and slow, nice and steady, reach forwards. Pull back, so keep that knee down, open. Feel that stretch through the chest. Now if your arm doesn't reach the floor, that's fine. Okay, it takes practice, it takes gravity, it takes a little bit of repetition to stretch it out, okay? Reach forward, pull back, open out. Coming back through. Tummy nice and tight. Last one, reach forward. Pull back. And open. And return back through. Perfect. Let's get ourselves up. Good job. So feet to the sides. Alright. And we're going to do the same as we did again. So we're going to bring arm forwards. Okay, by that knee, arm by the feet, up, shoulders down. And we're going to tilt down, so we're going to work that oblique, squeeze, rib to hip, and center. Relax those shoulders down, good. And again, and center. And again, squeeze. Remember, if you want those other options with the arms in the air early, you can do that, okay? If you want to look up to the sky, you can look up, okay? And we're going to do the same, 4 at basic. And then we're going to do 2 with those arms up. Squeezing down for that additional weight now, pressing through those obliques. And again, squeeze. And and then last 2. Gonna look up. And again, last one. Bring the arm down to the ankle. Let's have a little stretch off down the side of the body. And release, and we'll take the legs around the other way. Again, like I said, if your feet are better to the front, obviously just keep them at the front. So let's take the arm forward, shoulder down, okay? Arm near the feet up, shoulder down again. So we always want to think about the space between the ear and the shoulder blade. We're going to tilt over, compressing the rib to the hip, squeeze it down, and then inhale as we release up. Exhale down. And again, down we go. Squeeze tummy in, draw that belly button in as well, so we're getting some strength through the core. And again, nice. So we can take those arms up if we wish, shoulders down. Squeeze that rib to hip connection. And again, squeeze. If you want 2 more looking up, you can, you don't have to. Squeeze. Release. And last one, squeeze and release, and then we'll take the hand down to the ankle. Last time, we're just going to stretch that side off, so just as far as you feel you can go. Press the rib cage, push the rib cage away as you reach the arm up and over, and you're going to feel that stretch increase. And then release all the way off. So I hope you enjoyed that. This is a little bit of a flow from side to side, and we're really focusing on those obliques. So hopefully you felt that working. So I hope to see you next time, and well done.